Hello, smart students. Welcome to today's video. This is going to be for my MLA students writing an MLA 9th edition. This is a short video simply showing you how to create a heading for your MLA formatted papers. Not to be confused with an MLA title page, this is going to be a heading. Essentially, every paper that doesn't use their title page is required a heading. So it's going to be most of your papers. Let's actually jump into my computer and we'll create one in real time so we can go over formatting as well. Come with me. And here we are. Welcome to my computer. So for this demonstration, on the left-hand side, that's our finished project, the start of our paper with our heading. And then we're simply going to build that from scratch on the right-hand side. Now, since this is the heading and the start of your paper, you want to go ahead and set the basic formatting for the document. So using Microsoft Word, typically the default is going to be Calibri size 12. I'm going to change my font type to Times New Roman. I'm going to keep the size 12. That's actually the font size and type I recommend to students. Although to be clear, under MLA 9th edition, there isn't a designated font size and type other than you want your font to be clean and clear, easy to read. Stick with Times New Roman, you'll always be safe. From here, I also recommend to go ahead and set the double space for your entire document. And so the easiest way to do that is you want to come over here to the paragraph drop-down menu. From here, you can select the line spacing option and then simply change it from 1 to 2. Now it's very important that you go back into this setting and actually click the line spacing option menu because you want to make sure that this box is ticked. The box that says don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. We see that it is now, so we're going to select OK, and our document is good to go. So the first portion of your heading that I recommend setting up now is go ahead and set the running head. As you can see, the running head is going to be your last name followed by the page number. So to set this up from scratch, you can either use the Insert tab from the top of the menu. I'm just going to move myself over. And then you would use the header drop-down option to select page number. Now, just so you know, you can also quite literally double-click your mouse in the header window, which will bring up the header editing options. And so that's just a quicker way to bring you to the page number drop-down menu. From here, go ahead and select page number. You want to make sure it's aligned flush right, which it is, so we're going to select OK. Now, we need to go back in and add our last name, so you want to bring your cursor over the number 1, just click it once, and it brings you the editing option. Now, you want to click one more time to make sure your cursor is on the left-hand side of the number, type in your last name, so it looks like that. Now, we're not quite finished. You want to go ahead and select your running head and then simply match the font to the rest of your document. So I need to come back up here, change the Calibri to Times New Roman. It's a 12. So our running head is set, in which you can simply double click out of the header window. Now we can go ahead and add the 4 elements for our heading, starting with your name. So I would type in my name. Excellent. I'm going to hit enter once. Type in my professor's name. Fabulous. Hit enter. Now you're going to type in the name of your course followed by the course number. This is, let's say, Education 200. Enter again. Where finally you're going to add your submission date. And now if you'll notice, it's formatted as day, month, year. And so this is specific to MLA formatting. You want to make sure to adhere to that. So let's say your paper is due on the 25th of June, 2022. That's what the date would look like. So with the 4 elements set, now you want to move on to the final portion of your heading, which is the title of your paper. So if you notice, I hit enter, and then now I'm simply going to center my cursor and then type in my heading, which I'm actually going to copy and paste so you don't see my screen shaking too much. Okay, I have my title, and very simple, you're going to realign your text on the left-hand side, hit tab once so you're indenting your first paragraph, and then you can start your paper as you see here. Excellent. And I do just want to show you, let's say that your main title had a subtitle. You would simply include your subtitle on the second line, like you see I just did. But our paper only had a main title, so we can delete that out. And there you go. You have a heading for your MLA formatted paper. And we're back. That's it for today's video. Short and sweet like I promised. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, you found it helpful, and you want to support the Smart Student channel, YouTube now has a feature where you can buy the channel a coffee directly from YouTube called YouTube Thanks. I believe it's down next to the like button. You'll see the YouTube thanks right next to it. But regardless, be sure to go to the comment section, say hello, let me know if you have any questions. I love chatting with you guys. And with that, I will see you in next week's video.